Welcome to News West 9's West Texas View with Johnny Lou Avery.
We're so glad you joined us today. We're having a continuing series of programs about the military. And in this series, we are trying to cover everything from the serving as military people to when they retire, to when they need a veterans home, to when they need the veterans cemetery, and everything in between. All the things that we covered last week about using the Texas Veterans Land Board to buy land, to buy houses, and to buy to do home improvement. So it's just been a real pleasure to have our guests from all over the state of Texas to be here. And today we have Judy Pomeroy, who is the information specialist for the Veterans home that's located in Big Spring. And this has not only a assisted living, but it also has an Alzheimer's unit and some other features that we're going to ask Judy to tell us all about. It's part of the Texas Veterans Land Board. And before I get into what she does and how you are served if you're a veteran, or a veteran's spouse, I would like for you to tell us a little bit about yourself and how you came to be in this position.
Well, I got here in this position by just luck. I am so fortunate to be able to work for the Veterans Land Board. It's just been a godsend, and I hope to continue that forever. I love my job.
And you've been working how long?
5 years.
And has it all been in Big Spring?
It has.
Okay.
I'm out in the field now. My office is in my car. So I'm out in the field all the time spreading the word about the Layman Lusk Sanchez Texas State Veterans Home in Big Spring.
And it's one of the newer ones, isn't it?
The Big Spring home was one of the first to be built. There are 7 homes now across the state. The newest is in Amarillo, and we're building an 8th home in Tyler. We should be doing the groundbreaking in May.
And one of the reasons we got it in Big Spring or in the Permian Basin is because of the VA hospital and a lot of other, and the large catchment area that we serve.
Right.
And so I want us to get into how you qualify to be in there. But first of all, tell us a definition of the Texas Veterans. Who's eligible to use it?
Yes, a Texas veteran, there's a couple of ways to be a Texas veteran. One is the obvious, that you entered the military from Texas. So Texas is your home of record. But 2, I always like to say you got here as quick as you could. And you've been here for just 1 year. A veteran has lived in Texas, been a bona fide resident of the state of Texas for 1 year prior to application to the home.
And let's go back just a minute and tell us a little bit about the sponsoring agency, which is the Texas Veterans Land Board.
Yes.
How did it
let me give you just a little background on that. We'll start back a few years ago, about 175 years ago. The General Land Office was created. Now, that was created to make sure that Texans or veterans received the benefits they were promised. And then again in 1946, the Texas Veterans Land Board was created. Now, that was to basically do the same thing, but to add more benefits for Texas veterans. And so today we have many programs under the Texas Veterans Land Board. And one is the loan program, another is the cemetery, and then the third, which is near to dear in my heart, is the Texas State Veterans Homes.
And the interesting thing about that is Texas is ahead of its time now because it's the only state that has a separate state veterans office. But when you think that it was 175 years ahead of its time, that really makes it impressive, doesn't it?
It makes it very impressive. Texas is one of only 5 states that has special benefits for its veterans, and Texas has more benefits for its veterans than any other state.
Okay, great.
So we're definitely fortunate to have all these wonderful benefits for Texas veterans. We're very attuned into taking care of our veterans.
And when you talk about our home in Big Spring, which is named after 3 veterans,
very brave
prominent,
men.
yes, prominent veterans, and I remember that when it opened and we were dedicating that place, that the families of those 3 men were there, and some of, and I think 2 of the men were there. 2 of the veterans were there.
Several veterans certainly were there, but these 3 veterans, Lehman, Lusk, and Sanchez, made the ultimate sacrifice. Those 3 men died serving our country. Lehman and Lusk were in World War II. Robert Sanchez was in Vietnam, and this is so special. Ida Sanchez, his wife, works for the Lehman Lusk Sanchez Texas State Veterans Home. Yes, and it's so special. She heads up the housekeeping department.
Well, and when the home opened, it was only a home for veterans, but they then added a little bit later the Alzheimer's unit. Am I correct in that?
All of our homes, all 7 homes, have an Alzheimer's unit. The Big Spring home has dedicated 60 beds to Alzheimer's residents. And it's a secured area with a secured courtyard, beautiful landscaped area that where you can go outside and you know, enjoy the 6 inches of snow one day and the beautiful sunshine the next day.
And the sandstorm the next.
That's right.
But from Interstate 20, you can see it, and it is very attractive facility.
It's
something
really
that we can take real pride in. And when you visit it, you get such a homey feeling because they've got small dining areas. And I want us to talk a little bit about the interior, but we're going to have to take a break right now. We'll be back in just a minute and continue this conversation.
Stay tuned. West Texas View will be right back.